had further discussion with our representative, Mr. Blinks, and we made a new persona, or we gave our persona Tina a brother, and Tina's brother Patrick lives with his grandmother. He's about preteen age, and he doesn't do very well in school. He feels the need to put on kind of a macho front in effort to feel some self-worth and to survive in his day-to-day. And he basically sees no future for himself, and he might inherit the house but has no interest or even access to knowledge about what to do in that situation. So we came up with the problem statement. How might we provide Patrick with comprehensive resources so that he can be a valuable contributor to his community? And yeah, that's what we have.
How does that sound?
How might we provide Patrick with comprehensive resources so that he can be a valuable contributor to his community? Yes.
So what kinds of resources would be valuable to his community?
The resources are for him, so how
Yeah.
can we provide Patrick with the resources? We had to come up with a word to qualify resources because there were so many things that we came up with. It's a systemic thing, right? There's a lot of things that are going on, and we got a lot of kind of real firsthand insight into what some of those are. And there's a lot of complicating factors into why some of these young guys are in the situation that they're in, especially as they continue on in those communities and get older. And so there's just not one thing. I mean, there's mentorship was one of the things that was talked about. So role models, because some of the role models that are there that can provide short-term, answers to the situation that Patrick might be in are not the best ones. There's a sense of stress. I mean, one of the things we were told is that, if you have to sleep in the bathtub for fear of a bullet going through your house, that it's hard when you get to school to be able to learn or do anything, that there's problems with literacy, there's problems understanding the value of your community, there's problems with understanding what future you might have for yourself. So, I mean, you need like a complete approach. And it has to be over time. It can't be something they've tried these things where people come in and like sports star, somebody comes in and does, a quick thing with them and then leaves. It has to be something and one of the reasons we picked a younger person, I think these guys kind of argue for that, and it makes a lot of sense because it has to be throughout their life. If you get them at the point of being 16 or 18, then it's a lot harder to flip the script at that point. And so I think, there's a lot of resources that are needed.
Mentorships, financial literacy, civic leadership, and skills. Maybe there's a lot. There's a lot there that we're trying to address with comprehensive resources.
Jordan, you used a word that really resonated with me, which is that his support needs to be sustained. And I wonder if that might be worth including in your statement, unless it wasn't, I missed it.
I agree with you. I wonder how we could include something like that, because that's something Mr. Blinks brought up, and we've been talking about as well, is we wanted to have kind of the everyday and the day-to-day routine and the sustained,
And that it's not just some one-off program that's
Exactly.
there and then 6 months later it's gone.
Yeah. And so I think, so I think we're very open to the choice of words. I think the main goal is that we're looking at a young man. Our goal for him is to be able not just to be successful in itself, because that might lead to leaving the community, to not contributing to it, right next door, so we were looking at Third Ward, that's where this new tech center is going into, right? And there's gonna be billions of dollars that are get poured into that. And so one of the things that we talked about is how can, if this, you know, if we want this young man to be successful, how can we provide what is needed for him to be able to participate in that, rather than being gentrified, his family being gentrified out of it? But how can the people that are there be able to get what they need in order to, you know, remain in the community and to succeed in the community? And so I think, you know, so yeah, the words that we use to, if there's maybe better words to.
Just, yeah, something better
summarize
there,
that.
especially to really drive home the point that we want it to be like a day-to-day, a routine change.
Ongoing,
Right, yeah.
ongoing or, yeah.
Right, Patrick,
Sustainable.
with ongoing comprehensive.
Sustainable might be a good
Yes.
word.
Sustainable is a
That's
good
what I
word, I
just
think,
said,
very
yeah.
Sustainable, yeah, that too, so.
Sustained, maybe rather than
By
sustained.
Yeah,
Patrick
yeah.
with sustainable, comprehensive resources so that he can be a valuable contributor to his community.
Okay,